Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level... Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Juventus will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best. Juventus have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chiellini. Danilo. Higuain. And here's Douglas Costa. It's a brilliant interception. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Cuadrado. Chiellini goes looking. Dybala. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Has he picked him out? Cuadrado. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ramsey with the clearance. Nicely controlled. Ramsey demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Higuain. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal! That's going to be a goal kick. De Ligt. And here's Higuain. De Ligt has given away a free kick. And it's Matuidi. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Douglas Costa. It's come loose. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Breaks on here.
Chiellini simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Douglas Costa. Juventus, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pjanic drives it forward. Ramsey. Pjanic. Dybala gets flagged offside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dybala. Ramsey. And here's Matuidi. Quadrado has a hit! Goal! Juventus! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Juventus break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Danilo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa. And here's Dybala. Matuidi. Dybala. Chance to shoot. He's had a goal! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well defended. That had to be... And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Juventus just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Juventus go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're already into the second period. And they've been caught out here. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. He stands here. He's had a goal! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because
he's gone for it! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Juventus will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Matuidi. Ramsey.
Juventus have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he comes up trumps again.
Cristiano Ronaldo can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Bonucci can hoist it clear. A real chance to break. Now it's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. Striding forward, facing goal. And that's been won straight back. And here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Higuain. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala is fouled. De Ligt gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Just a whisker away. Rugani. Chan. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! It's anyone's ball. Chan. Goes for goal! Oh, what a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. It's a brilliant interception. It's gone a long way up and away. And here's Douglas Costa. And it's Danilo. Higuain. Now it's Higuain. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo. Chan. Matuidi. Higuain. Matuidi. And it's Dybala. Ramsey. Douglas Costa. And here's Ramsey. Higuain. And that has been clubbed away. This possibly the last play of the half. Massive lead! And big moment! Massive goal! Chan with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to every...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. He could be in here. He's gone for it. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Higuain. Has a goal! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. Now it's Matuidi. Now it's Dybala. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Rukani. Ramsey. De Ligt. Matuidi.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Looking to break out here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Danilo. And here's Higuain.
Juventus have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Pjanic. Matuidi. And here's Douglas Costa. Matuidi. Too much on it and out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. De Ligt. Matuidi. Matuidi gets it out to the wing. Douglas Costa. And the shot! Matuidi gets it away. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Pjanic. Matuidi. Dybala. Pjanic. Ramsey. Dybala. Matuidi. And here's Higuain. He's there to receive it. Douglas Costa. Has gone out. Matuidi. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Douglas Costa. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Higuain. Pjanic. Matuidi drives it forward. Ramsey. Matuidi. Matuidi with the slide tackle there. And here's Dybala. Dybala has a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Matuidi, and it's played forward. Rabiot. Ramsey. Ramsey goes looking. Bernardeschi. Gets the better of his man. And here's Higuain. Good ball, it's found its target. Matuidi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Timely intervention. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Juventus have thrown it away. It was in their grasp, and they let it go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Goes for goal!
And he's there to make a great save.
Benassi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
He's gone for it!
Danger averted for now. And here's Ribéry. Ribéry tries a shot! Goal! Fiorentina! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Fiorentina have an early lead. Good start.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
And it's played forward. Gasal. Fiorentina do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they have...
Going for goal! It's anyone's ball! And he's there to hoof it away. Boateng. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced out! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
A real chance to break, and it's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Now, can he capitalise? Caceres plays it forward. Boateng plays it long. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Fabinho. Salah. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Across the field it goes. Chiesa has created one goal already. And it's Ribéry. That is terrific skill. Done very well to intervene. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Jordan Henderson. Salah. And here's Mane. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That's not going to make it. Fabinho. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And Mane! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And here's Henderson.
He's had a shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gazal. And it's Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. And here's Roberto Firmino. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, shooting chance!
He's done very well to get.
The first 45 minutes are a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back underway here. Liverpool didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Boateng, and the weighted pass. So nearly the perfect ball. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. And it's Firmino. Wijnaldum. Firmino. And here's Mohamed Salah. What a ball this has turned out.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! And the comeback is complete!
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, Chiesa is fouled. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Boateng. Mohamed Salah. And now they can launch a counter. Gets the better of his man. Wijnaldum is onto it and can take it up. Chiesa. Chiesa, He's steaming forward. Boateng. That intervention was very necessary. Matip gets rid without sophistication. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Played back in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gisal. Chiesa. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cleared without complication.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he's cut it out.
Fiorentina are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Mane.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And he's straight offside.
Fiorentina have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Mane, and here's Mohamed Salah. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Boateng. Ribéry. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Boateng. Boateng. He's had a goal! And he heaves it forward. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne. One thing he excels at is cutting inside from that left wing, Peter, to take a shot with his right. He's far from a one-trick pony, though, and he's really good at varying his game depending on how the opposition are shaping up. Usually, he finds space, and he does something very good with it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Younes! Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, good interception. Jordan Henderson. And it's Salah. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Koulibaly drives it forward. Milik looks to dink one in.
He's had a shot!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Wijnaldum. Firmino. He's picked him out. Mane. Mane beats.
And the shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Mane plays it forward. And it's Insigne. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Zarco tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Now it's Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just brushed off the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. Insigne. Fabian Ruiz. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's a brilliant interception. Mohamed Salah looking to break out here. Brings it forward. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Hits one! And in it goes! They are right back in business!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Alisson will lay claim to that. Looks to thread it through, cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. Younes, beautifully done. And here's Kaya-Hon, and he's there to cut it out. And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back underway here. Zielinski, Milik, he's Milik! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Milik simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
That has sent him sprawling.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Jordan Henderson. Firmino cleans it out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Henderson. It's a loose ball. Oh, great ball! Wijnaldum. Right through the middle. Kaya-Hon. Zielinski. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's played him through. Striding forward, facing goal. Firmino. Surely has a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Mane. That's a promising ball. Mohamed Salah. So who's he picking out? Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, they can break here. Kaya-Hon looking to penetrate opposition lines. Good idea, just poorly executed. Milik has been found. Kaya-Hon. This could... He's gone for it! Goal! Napoli! And the comeback is complete!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Napoli get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He gets past his man. Robertson gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Milik. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Koulibaly cuts it out. Milik. Oh, what a... goes for goal! And that would have won it.
Callejon really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Robertson. Fabinho. Now it's Mertens. And here's Insigne. Finds himself eased off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Could be think goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
He's gone for it! He's had a look. Real chance!
Napoli certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Firmino battles to win it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Milner. Mohamed Salah. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Mertens. Dashing forward at pace. Mertens gets shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're first. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes.
Mandzukic!
They do like to
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. Could be a chance here. Oh, that's nice. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That's lovely. Bentancur plays a clever pass. Defenders on the back foot. Messi. And it's Cuadrado. And here's Messi. Vidal proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Cuadrado. Here's Mandzukic. He's had a go! Nicely worked.
Mandzukic quickly pounced onto that. It was very nicely worked.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Matuidi. Cuadrado. Good ball, it's found its target. Caught offside that time. Umtiti. Barcelona yet to have a shot on target. And here's Suarez. Now, can he capitalise? It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And here's Messi. And it's Rakitic. Mandzukic. And now they can launch a counter. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move.
I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Hoists it forward. Matuidi. Cuadrado. Shoots! And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mandzukic with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Chiellini gets it back. Ramsey. And it's Cuadrado. Mandzukic. And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mandzukic. Rakitic. Messi. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? We've reached half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Barcelona has a pop! And that wasn't far away.
Mandzukic nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Piqué. And here's Griezmann. Alexandro battles to win it back. And it's Mandzukic. He's in!
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Ball through needs to be good here. He could be in here. Now it's Messi. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
And here's Griezmann. Messi. Griezmann. Cuadrado. Cristiano Ronaldo. Titi plays it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Vidal. And it's Matuidi. Matuidi, good challenge, he just stood firm. Vidal goes looking. Bentancur. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's there to hoof it away. Longley. Sergio Busquets. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Arthur. And here's Griezmann. He's got the... going for goal!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Gets away from his opponent. Messi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Matuidi. Now it's Ramsey. Messi gets it away.
Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Juventus desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Has a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Desperate defending required here. Keeper has beaten it away. And it's Ramsey. Higuain has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it. Chan. And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. The action has already started. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Turns and goes back. Vidal.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
He's had a look. Barcelona do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Busquets positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Rakitic. And here's Suarez. Griezmann decides to play it. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough already. Piqué plays it forward. Griezmann gets it back. Messi is onto it and can take it up. It's a fabulous position. Griezmann. Griezmann. Piqué gives chase. Rakitic. Oh, that's neat. Sergio Busquets. Vidal puts his foot on the gas. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Rakitic. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that
shoots! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Busquets battles to win it back. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Roberto concedes a free kick for that. And it's Busquets. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Vidal, Griezmann, and he's cut it out.
Has a pop!
Longley gets good distance on it. And it's Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sergio Busquets. And here's Suarez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's off on a marauding run.
He's one-on-one. It's Luis Suarez. In it goes. And already they're looking to run away with it.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Suarez showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Sergio Busquets. And here's Suarez. Vidal. Piqué does well there, alert. Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them. And here's Suarez. Looking for space out wide. Messi. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Oh no, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Messi. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. He's got options out wide. Griezmann.
Great leap!
And he's missed it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Jordi Alba drives it forward. And here's Suarez.
Luis Suarez! No mistake!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Barcelona playing for...
Hits one!
Forward it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Busquets. He could be in.
Has a hit!
What a ball this has turned out to be. Vidal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. Looking to force his way through. Messi tries to get it forward quickly.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Vidal. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And here's Suarez. It's got through. Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Messi. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Messi, 2 goals to his name already. And now they can launch it. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Jordi Alba. And here's Suarez. It has got through to him. Vidal goes up and over. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi goes looking. Suarez has a goal! Oh, almost a sixth!
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Longley. Sergio Busquets. And here's Suarez. Griezmann. Oh, nice touch. Decent ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou.
Chance! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
De Ligt tries to clear. Vidal. He's got it, and he's got time. Rakitic.
Well read, they've been good at that.
Bentancur. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And it's Pjanic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Danilo.
And Mandzukic!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bentancur. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rakitic. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Griezmann is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a loose ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Rakitic, a definite foul there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
That was travelling.
Vidal gets it back. And here's Suarez. Khedira. Sergio Busquets. Khedira. And here's Khedira. That's a brilliant interception.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Juventus!
And it's Juventus who take the lead. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Juventus draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support.
Oh, big chance!
Look, there's some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And it's Messi. Vidal. Now it's Vidal. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Messi. Douglas Costa. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Mandzukic. Juventus being made to look sloppy in possession here. And here's Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann finds himself offside. And here's Douglas Costa. Danilo plays it into the box. Danilo. Douglas Costa. And he's cut it out. Griezmann. Kadira. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Rakitic. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic plays it forward. He's found his man, Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
No way through there. Rakitic. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Rakitic. Vidal. Messi. It's a good foot in there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo going through. Can he find a finish now? Vidal drives it forward. Rakitic cuts it out.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Juventus keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Hoists it forward. Bentancur. Pjanic plays it out to the flank. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. And it's Messi. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Timely intervention. Has he found his man? Vidal. Griezmann. Vidal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now they can launch a counter.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is close for goal!
And in it goes! Barcelona are back in business!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavy.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Goal! Juventus! And they've got their lead back.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And here's Mandzukic. Mandzukic, Douglas Costa.
Shot at goal!
He's in space and looking for options.
Gets up to head it!
And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Sergio Busquets. Well, if something's got to happen, it's going to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Griezmann. Arthur. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's the through ball. That's found its target.
Juventus can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Suarez. Arthur. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. Messi. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's played forward. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Messi is flagged offside. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. We have already started here. And here's Douglas Costa. Moran tries to get it forward quickly. Benzema. Now it's Toni Kroos.
Chance!
Danger averted for now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Douglas Costa. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's surely a foul, free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Ronaldo ready to try one.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Now there is one relieved goalkeeper. He was helpless.
And here's Benzema. Now it's Benzema. And the counter is on. Dybala plays it out to the flank. Pjanic. Matuidi.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
And here's Hazard. Hazard
Has a goal! And he's done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
James Rodriguez. And here's Benzema.
James Rodriguez!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rabiot. He shoots!
Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Juventus grab the equaliser.
Goes for goal!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pjanic positions himself well and cuts it out. Matuidi. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hazard. Douglas Costa. And now the breakaway.
Douglas Costa!
Straight at the keeper.
Douglas Costa might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Benzema, he's got the...
Goes for goal! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Benzema. Now it's Hazard. Matuidi. Pjanic. And it's Rabiot. Receives it in a good position. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Casemiro drives it forward. It's found its way to him. Benzema. Lovely bit of skill. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Matuidi. Could move up a gear here. Dybala. Rabiot. It's come loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're already back underway here.
Juventus need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Matuidi. And it's Dybala. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Modric is fouled. Rabiot gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Douglas Costa displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Matuidi cuts it out, played out to the right. Pjanic. And here's Rabiot.
Juventus have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Douglas Costa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, who knows, Peter, it may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Toni Kroos. Dybala. Rabiot. And here's Douglas Costa.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And it's Matuidi. Pjanic. And here's Dybala. Douglas Costa. And it's played forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rabiot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dybala. And it's been taken straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's James Rodriguez. Has a pop! And that would have won it.
Hazard was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Chiellini. Marco Asensio. He's picked him out. It has gone through to him. It's Hazard!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Hazard. Marco Asensio. Bernardeschi.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Hoists it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Juventus played a big part in it, but they walk away with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Juventus really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight. All in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And as you can see, we've already started here. Juventus will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells.
Has a pop! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Juventus trail at this early whistle's gone, that's foul.
Great reaction!
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
He's left his man. Timely intervention. Juventus are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about.
Origi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
And it's Dybala. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gomez. Milner. Mane. It's got through to him. Now it's Origi. Matuidi spreads it towards the left. Has gone out. It's going to be another throw. And it's Salah. De Ligt does well there, alert. Chiellini. Mane. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Henderson. Milner. And here's Origi. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Buffon will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Jordan Henderson. Ball through needs to be good here. Dybala goes looking. Gomez. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! Great challenge, time to perfection.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending, and now they can launch a counter. He's played him through. He's had that chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And it's been taken straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi. It's a loose ball. He could be in here. And a shot! Alisson gives chase. Juventus with another chance from a corner. And that's been levered clear. And here's Cristiano. It's one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Juventus really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Delivery from Dybala. And the ball is out of play. Jordan Henderson, Salah, and here's Mane. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Liverpool in control at half-time. Alexandro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Djukic finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Robertson. Milner. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mane. De Ligt plays it forward. Bernardeschi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mandzukic. Keeper's ball. Jordan Henderson.
Juventus have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Fabinho. And it's Origi. Well positioned to make that interception. Matuidi. Dybala tries to get it forward quickly.
Robertson just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Mohamed Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jordan Henderson, Origi, that's offside, yes it is. Van Dijk drives it forward. Here it is now, short, oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Cristiano Ronaldo just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
And it's Dybala. Real chance to break. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Jordan Henderson. Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's Mane. Hoists it forward, and it's played forward. Matuidi, Dybala, Ramsey, it's Ramsey! Really well taken goal, and they are dragging it back, game on again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Juventus get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And the flag tries a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! Cleared without complication.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Mane. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. And here's Origi, and here's Mohamed Salah. And the finish! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions.